Listen to me. Listen very closely. If you have found this transmission, it is not by accident. There are no accidents. Not now. The algorithm did not bring you here. Your soul did. I am speaking to the chosen ones. A critical warning must be issued. An urgent alert that goes beyond the noise of your daily life, beyond the carefully curated distractions of the Matrix. The portal that cracked open during the third week of September 2025 is not closing. It is widening. It is reaching its absolute, undeniable apex this weekend on September 20th and 21st, and what is about to happen? It's gonna hit everyone. You will regret it later if you are not prepared. The third week of September was never the end. It was the entry point. It was the key turning in the lock. Now the door is being thrown wide open, and the world is about to be flooded with a critical lunar energy shift that will shock the collective consciousness to its very core. They, the architects of the old paradigm, the ones who thrive on your fear and your slumber, do not want you to know the truth. They are desperate for you to keep scrolling, to stay numb, to dismiss the feeling in your gut as anxiety. But you know better, don't you? You've been feeling it for weeks. That hum beneath the surface of reality, that electric charge in the air, the sense that the very fabric of time is stretching and becoming thin. This is not just another moon cycle. This is not a quaint astrological transit for casual observers. This is a planetary frequency bifurcation event. The energy that is pouring through this September gateway is of such a high and refined crystalline frequency that it is literally forcing a separation of timelines. Think of it as a cosmic sieve, and this weekend is the final, most intense shake. Everything that is not in alignment with the 5D New Earth frequency of love, sovereignty, and truth is being shaken loose. It cannot survive the incoming light. This is why the world appears to be descending into chaos. The chaos is a symptom of the healing. It is the death rattle of the old, dense, fear-based 3D matrix. That system is fighting for its life, and its final strategy is to create as much noise, division, and distraction as possible to prevent you, the chosen ones, from anchoring the new light. They need you plugged into their fear frequency. They need you arguing about politics, worrying about finances, and agonizing over trivialities. Because if you were to unplug, even for a moment, and feel what is truly happening on an energetic level, you would become so powerful that their entire house of cards would collapse overnight. This critical lunar shift, peaking on September 20th and 21st, is the kill switch for their system, but only if enough of us are awake to harness it. This is a coordinated event between the cosmos and the awakened souls on the ground. You are the ground crew. You are the conduits. Let's talk about what this energy is, because understanding it is the first step to mastering it. This is not just reflected sunlight bouncing off the lunar surface. The moon is acting as a colossal cosmic lens, a stepping stone transformer for highly charged plasma energy and Akashic light codes that are streaming directly from the galactic central sun. This is a direct transmission from Source, and it is aimed squarely at the heart of humanity. These light codes are intelligent. They are carrying packets of information, DNA activations, and soul memory downloads that are designed to awaken the dormant 90% of our genetic potential, the so-called junk DNA that mainstream science has never understood. It was never junk. It was sleeping, waiting for a frequency key to unlock it. This weekend is that key. This is why you have been feeling so strange. The physical symptoms are undeniable, and they are not in your head. The ringing in your ears, the high-pitched frequencies that come and go, those are the light codes being downloaded into your energetic field. The sudden heart palpitations or flutters, that is your heart chakra being forcibly expanded, recalibrated to hold more light and broadcast a more powerful love frequency. The extreme fatigue that feels bone deep, followed by inexplicable bursts of wired, restless energy. Your body is undergoing a massive cellular transformation, shifting from a carbon-based biology to a crystalline-based biology. This process requires immense energy. You are being rebuilt from the inside out, at a subatomic level. The emotional and mental symptoms are just as intense. Have you found yourself bursting into tears for no apparent reason? A song on the radio, a look from a stranger, a memory bubbling up from nowhere, triggers a deep soul-shaking wave of grief or joy. This is not depression. This is karmic clearing. You are releasing lifetimes of stored trauma, not just for yourself, but for your entire ancestral lineage. You are purging the pain of the collective. The feeling of profound loneliness, of being an alien on your own planet, is intensifying because your frequency is now so different from the majority of the population. You are vibrating at a different pitch, and the old connections, the old friendships, the old routines that once brought you comfort now feel hollow and dissonant. This is a necessary part of the process. You must detach from the old world before you can fully step into the new. The dreams are becoming more vivid, more lucid, more prophetic than ever. You are meeting with your soul family, your guides and your higher self in the astral realms. You are being given instructions, warnings and blueprints for what is to come. Pay attention to every symbol, every message. Your dream state is now more real than your waking life, because it is where your true multidimensional self operates, without the constraints of the 3D illusion. If you have felt even one of these signs, the ringing ears, the heart flutters, the emotional waves, the vivid dreams, the deep knowing that something immense is underway, type I am Detes in the comments right now to anchor this truth and connect with the energy of your soul family who are all experiencing this with you. You are not alone. You are part of a global grid of light. Now you must understand the gravity of the warning. They do not want you to know this truth, because a population that is aware of its own energetic power is a population that cannot be controlled. Their entire system of media, finance and governance is designed to keep your frequency low and your focus external. The chaos you see escalating in the world is a direct, albeit unconscious, reaction to this incoming light. It is a frequency war. The news cycles are designed to trigger your root chakra, to keep you in a perpetual state of survival mode, of fear for your safety and security. The social media algorithms are engineered to create division, outrage, and judgment, activating the lower solar plexus chakra of power struggles and ego battles. The consumer culture is designed to keep you trapped in the sacral chakra, chasing fleeting pleasures and external validation. They are fighting to keep you locked in your lower 3 chakras, because if you ever manage to raise your energy into your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown, you become a sovereign creator being. You become ungovernable. This lunar event is a tidal wave of heart-centered, crown-activating energy. It is a direct threat to their entire operation, so they will do everything in their power this weekend to pull you into drama, to scare you, to distract you. Do not let them. Your attention is your most precious currency. Where you place it, you place your power. This weekend, on September 20th and 21st, you must become a conscious gatekeeper of your own energy field. This is non-negotiable for the chosen ones. The portal is open, and you must choose what you allow to pass through your personal gateway. Do not engage in arguments. Do not get pulled into debates online or with family. You must understand that many people around you who are not awake will be acting out. They are unconsciously feeling the immense pressure of this energy, and because they have no spiritual context for it, it is manifesting as anger, anxiety, irrational behavior, and blame. They will try to provoke you, to drain you, to pull you back down to their frequency. They are not bad people. They are sleeping souls being used as pawns by the old matrix. Your role is not to fight them. Your role is not to convince them. Your role is to hold your center, to be the calm in the storm, to anchor your light so profoundly that their chaos cannot touch you. You must become a spiritual ninja. Set firm boundaries. Say no. Walk away. Protect your peace at all costs. Your peace is your power. Your peace is your weapon. The mechanics of this timeline split are very real. It is happening at a quantum level. Every choice you make this weekend, every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you allow yourself to feel, is a vibrational vote. It is a command to the universe that says, this is the reality I choose to experience. If you choose fear, you are voting for the 3D timeline of control and decay. If you choose love, compassion, forgiveness, and sovereignty, You are casting your vote for the 5D New Earth timeline of freedom and co-creation. There is no middle ground anymore. The energetic fence the masses have been sitting on for years is dissolving. You must choose. This lunar shift is forcing the choice. It is illuminating the two paths with such stark clarity that ignorance is no longer an option. One path leads back into the collapsing cycles of history, of war, of suffering, of limitation. The other path leads into a future you have only dreamed of, a future that your soul knows is your birthright. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is the main event. What you do, think, and feel over the next 48 hours will set the trajectory for your soul's journey for years, perhaps lifetimes to come. This is the magnitude of what is before you. Do not take it lightly. The universe is watching. Your ancestors are watching. And your future self is pleading with you to choose wisely. So you have guarded your energy. You have disengaged from the Matrix's attempts to ensnare you in fear and drama. You have chosen the path of light. But now we must go deeper into the very mechanics of this cosmic event, so you can move from a defensive posture to one of a conscious sovereign co-creator. What is truly happening this weekend is a grand-scale purification of the planetary subconscious, and the moon is the primary instrument of this operation. You must cease to see the moon as a simple rock in the sky. It is a conscious celestial body, a great cosmic mirror for the soul of humanity. For eons, it has absorbed the thoughts, prayers, fears, and dreams of every being on this planet. It holds the echo of our collective journey. During this portal, however, its function is amplified 1,000-fold. It is not just reflecting our own energy back at us. It is acting as a cosmic scalpel, precisely targeting and illuminating the deepest, most hidden wounds within the collective human psyche. This alignment, which places our moon in a direct energetic conduit with the Pleiadian star system and the Great Attractor, is a celestial configuration that has not occurred in over 26,000 years, marking the true energetic end of the Kali Yuga, the Age of Darkness. The light being channeled through this alignment is so pure, so potent, that it cannot coexist with shadow. It forces everything that has been buried to the surface. For the collective, this means the exposure of corruption, lies, and hidden agendas on a global scale. But for you, the individual, it means your personal shadow, the fears, the shames, the guilt, the self-sabotaging patterns you thought you had dealt with, will be coming up for a final review. Do not see this as a setback, see it as the ultimate gift. The universe is showing you the exact location of the poison so you can finally draw it out for good. You, the chosen one, are an integral part of this planetary healing. You are not a passive observer. You are a human acupuncture needle, strategically placed on the Earth's crystalline grid. When you consciously anchor this incoming light, you are not just doing it for yourself, you are channeling this high-frequency energy directly into the ley lines of the planet, helping to stabilize the new 5D grid and accelerate the awakening of the collective. Every time you choose peace over chaos, every time you meditate, every time you spend time in nature, you are performing a profound service to Gaia and to all of humanity. This is your sacred duty. This is the mission you signed up for, and this weekend your role is more critical than ever. The architects of the old matrix know this. They know that a small number of awakened individuals, consciously anchoring the light, can override the fear frequency of millions. This is why the assault on your energy, your attention, and your emotional state will be so relentless. They are trying to take you, the grid workers, offline. They cannot be allowed to succeed. To prevent this, you must treat your physical body as the sacred temple it is. The light codes require a clear and conductive vessel to integrate properly. This means you must hydrate relentlessly. Water is liquid crystal. It is the ultimate conductor of energy and information. Bless your water before you drink it. See it glowing with golden light. This simple act of intention will program the water to assist in your cellular upgrade. At the same time, you must avoid dense, low-frequency foods, processed foods. Excessive sugar, heavy meats, and especially alcohol will create static in your energy field, making it difficult for the downloads to be received clearly. Alcohol, in particular, creates fractures in the auric field, leaving you vulnerable to energetic attachments and interference. This weekend, you must be a clear channel. Your body is the antenna. Keep it clean. Beyond the physical, you must enact a strict media and information fast. It is not enough to simply avoid the news. You must disengage from the entire outrage machine, which includes most of social media. Understand that these platforms are engineered to be frequency weapons. The endless scroll, the carefully crafted algorithms designed to show you things that trigger anger and division, it's all a form of modern-day black magic, designed to harvest your emotional energy, your louche. Every time you engage in an angry comment section or feel the jolt of righteous indignation, you are feeding the very system you wish to transcend. This weekend, unplug. Delete the apps from your phone if you must. Go outside. Lay on the earth. Connect with the one true source of information, the whisper of your own soul and the pulse of the living planet beneath your feet. The earth itself is your greatest ally in this process. The practice of grounding, of placing your bare feet on the grass, the dirt, or the sand, is not a quaint spiritual concept. It is a vital electrical and energetic necessity. Your body builds up a surplus of chaotic positive ions from being surrounded by modern technology. The earth is rich in negative ions, which are calming and healing. When you make direct contact with the ground, you are literally discharging the static and stress from your system and drawing in the pure healing frequency of Gaia. This will prevent you from feeling spacey, dizzy, or overwhelmed by the intensity of the incoming energies. You must be both a conduit for the heavens and anchored to the earth. You are the bridge between worlds. If you are ready to unplug from the matrix, to protect your energy, and to fully embody your role as a bridge for the new earth, type "I am the bridge" in the comments below. Let the universe hear your declaration. Solidify your commitment to your mission. Now, I want to give you a very specific, powerful ritual you can perform on the night of either September 20th or 21st to consciously work with these potent lunar energies. This is a ritual of release and activation. First, prepare a sacred bath. If you do not have a tub, you can do this as a foot soak. Add 2 cups of sea salt or Epsom salt to the water. Salt is a powerful spiritual cleanser that will pull energetic debris and psychic toxins from your aura. As you soak in the water, visualize it dissolving all the old fears, the attachments, the heavy energies you have been carrying. As the water drains, visualize all of it going down the drain, leaving you completely clear. Next, take a piece of paper and a pen. In the quiet of your space, allow your subconscious to speak. Write down everything you are ready to release for good. Write down the fears, the limiting beliefs, the names of people tied to painful memories, the old stories you tell yourself. Do not hold back. Let it all pour out onto the page. This paper now holds the vibrational signature of your past. You must then transmute this energy. In a safe place, preferably outside under the moonlight, carefully burn this piece of paper. As you watch the flames consume the paper, know that you are releasing these energies from your field forever. You are declaring them null and void. See the smoke carrying the old energy away, to be transformed by the cosmos. Finally, take a clear glass of pure filtered water. Place it outside, directly under the moonlight, for at least 1 hour. If you cannot place it outside, a windowsill where the moonlight can reach it will suffice. The moon is imprinting this water with the specific light codes of this powerful portal. It is charging the water with the frequencies of awakening sovereignty and divine truth. Leave it overnight. In the morning, as the very first thing you do upon waking, drink this water. As you drink it, feel it flooding every cell of your body. Feel the light codes activating your dormant DNA, repairing your cellular structure, and attuning your entire being to the frequency of the new earth. This simple but profound ritual is an act of conscious co-creation. You are telling the universe that you are an active participant in your own ascension. Be prepared for the direct effects of this energy peak. You may experience significant time distortions. Hours may feel like minutes, or minutes may stretch into hours. You may see shimmering lights, orbs, or geometric patterns in your peripheral vision. This is you beginning to perceive the higher dimensional light that is flooding the planet. You might hear the high-pitched frequencies in your ears become louder or more consistent. Do not be alarmed. This is the sound of your nervous system being attuned to a higher frequency, For many, this weekend will bring profound moments of knowing. Suddenly, the answer to a problem you've been wrestling with for years will drop into your mind with absolute clarity. You may receive a complete blueprint for your life's mission. Conversely, you may experience waves of deep, inexplicable sadness. This is the collective grief for the old world that is passing away. Allow yourself to feel it without attachment. Be the compassionate observer. Cry the tears. Let the wave wash through you, and then let it go. Do not claim the emotion as your own. You are simply a processing station for the planet. This is a period of immense purification. The journey through the portal will not be entirely comfortable, but it is necessary. You are shedding a skin that has become too small for the magnificent, multi-dimensional being you are becoming. Trust the process. Trust that you are being guided, protected, and loved beyond measure every step of the way. What awaits on the other side of this weekend gateway is a reality that is more beautiful than you can possibly imagine. But first, you must bravely walk through the fire of transformation. The choice, as always, is yours. As we move even deeper into the energetic architecture of this September gateway, you must understand that this is not a random cosmic weather event. This is an intelligently guided, divinely orchestrated intervention designed to shift the consciousness of this planet out of a cycle of enslavement and into an era of sovereign liberation. The lunar energy shift we are discussing is just one component, albeit a critical one, of a much larger galactic operation. Benevolent higher dimensional intelligences, beings you might call angels, guides, or your star families, from systems like the Pleiades, Arcturus, and Sirius, are working in concert with the celestial bodies of our solar system to facilitate this transition. They are the architects of this grand celestial alignment. They cannot, however, violate the law of free will. They cannot land on the White House lawn and make the changes for us. The change must come from within. It must be chosen, anchored, and embodied by a critical mass of awakened human beings on the ground. You, the chosen one, are their hands and feet on earth. This is why the knowledge I am sharing with you is so vital, and why the old controllers are so desperate to suppress it. They want you to believe you are small, insignificant, and powerless, a random biological accident on a meaningless rock floating in a hostile void. This is the greatest lie ever told. The truth is that you are a fractal of Source Creator, a magnificent being of light and energy, and you carry within your very DNA the codes to terraform this reality into a paradise. This September portal is the cosmic alarm clock, and it is ringing louder than ever before. Let's dissect the specific frequencies that are being amplified by this lunar event, because each carries a specific instruction for your soul's evolution. First and foremost is the frequency of radical truth. The light pouring through this portal is like a universal truth serum. It is an energy that makes deception impossible to sustain, both on a global and a personal level. Globally, you will see long-hidden truths beginning to surface with astonishing speed. Scandals, cover-ups, and conspiracies that have been buried for decades will be exposed. Institutions that seemed invincible will begin to crumble as their foundations of lies are washed away by this tidal wave of truth. Do not be shocked, and do not fall into fear or rage as these revelations emerge. The chosen ones knew this was coming. It is the great unmasking, the necessary demolition of the old corrupt structures to make way for the new. On a personal level, this energy will force you to be brutally honest with yourself. Where have you been lying to yourself? Where have you been wearing a mask to please others? In what areas of your life have you been settling for less than your soul's true desire out of fear or a sense of obligation? This lunar portal will illuminate these self-deceptions with the intensity of 1,000 spotlights. You will no longer be able to ignore the dissonance between the life you are living and the life your soul is calling you to live. This can be deeply uncomfortable. It may force you to make difficult decisions, to end relationships, to leave jobs, to walk away from situations that are no longer in alignment with your authentic self. Have courage. This clearing of all that is false is the most loving act the universe can perform for you. It is liberating you from your self-imposed prison. The second key frequency is that of divine sovereignty. This energy is a direct antidote to the victim consciousness that has plagued humanity for millennia. It is a powerful reminder that you are not a victim of circumstance, you are the creator of your reality. The light codes of this portal are specifically designed to activate the solar plexus chakra, your center of personal power and will. You may feel a fire in your belly, a renewed sense of purpose, a fierce refusal to give your power away to any person, government, or institution ever again. This is your inner sovereign waking up. This is the part of you that remembers that you are a direct extension of Source, and you bow to no authority but the divine voice within your own heart. This activation will likely trigger those around you who are accustomed to you playing small. They may call you selfish, arrogant, or rebellious. Do not be swayed. What they perceive as selfishness is you finally honoring the sacredness of your own soul's journey. Your primary responsibility is to your own alignment with Source. From that place of alignment, you can be of true service to the world. But if you are constantly depleting yourself to please others, you serve no one, least of all yourself. This weekend, draw your energy back. Call all of your power back to you from every person, place, and timeline where you have left it behind. Declare your absolute, unconditional sovereignty. If you are ready to reclaim your divine power and stand in your absolute truth, comment "I am sovereign" down below. Anchor this frequency into your being and into the collective field. Let this be your mantra for the coming days. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called "You Urgent Alert," September 21st. 22 new moon is about to change everything. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. The third, and perhaps most beautiful frequency, is that of unconditional love and heart-centered coherence. While the solar plexus is being activated, the ultimate goal is to bridge that personal power with the wisdom of the heart. This lunar event is flooding the planet with the pink ray of divine feminine compassion and the gold ray of divine masculine wisdom. This is an energy that heals the deep wound of separation between the masculine and feminine that has been the root cause of so much suffering on this planet. It is an energy of sacred union. This is why many of you may be experiencing profound heart chakra activations, the fluttering, the sudden aches, the waves of overwhelming love for no reason. Your heart is being rewired to become a powerful electromagnetic toroidal field generator. When your heart is in a state of coherence, when you are feeling emotions like gratitude, compassion, and joy, it broadcasts a powerful organizing signal into the quantum field, literally harmonizing the chaos around you and attracting experiences that match that high frequency. Conversely, when you are in a state of fear, anger, or resentment, your heart broadcasts an incoherent, chaotic signal, attracting more of the same. The old matrix is a system designed to keep your heart in a state of incoherence. This lunar portal is a divine intervention designed to reboot your heart and return it to its original factory setting of unconditional love. Your work this weekend is to consciously cultivate heart coherence. Spend time thinking about everything you are grateful for. Send love to people you find challenging. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Place your hands on your heart and breathe deeply, imagining a beautiful green or pink light filling your entire chest cavity. This is not just a feel-good exercise, it is a highly advanced form of reality-bending technology. Your coherent heart is the most powerful tool you have for navigating this transition and co-creating the new Earth. Now let's talk about the challenges, because the shadow aspect of this powerful energy is just as real. For those who are not awake, for those who are clinging desperately to the old paradigm, this weekend will be experienced as a crisis. The frequencies of truth, sovereignty, and love are poison to the ego. The ego thrives on lies, victimhood, and separation. As this light intensifies, you will see a massive amplification of egoic consciousness in the world. People will become more rigid in their beliefs, more defensive, more judgmental. The collective shadow will be projected outward in the form of blame, scapegoating, and conflict. You must be prepared for this. Do not take it personally. When someone lashes out at you this weekend, understand that you are not seeing the person, you are seeing their wounded ego fighting for its survival as it is being bombarded by a light it cannot comprehend. Your role is not to engage the ego. Your role is to see past it, to see the spark of divine light that exists within that person, however deeply it may be buried, and to hold a space of compassion for the immense pain they are in. This is the ultimate test of the light worker. Can you hold your love even in the face of hatred? Can you hold your peace in the face of chaos? Can you be the lighthouse when the storm is raging at its fiercest? This weekend will provide you with ample opportunity to practice. Another challenge will be the phenomenon of timeline bleeding. As the veil between dimensions thins, you may experience strange overlaps. You might have a vivid memory of a conversation that never actually happened in this reality. You might see a fleeting glimpse of a different version of your life. This can be disorienting. It is a sign that the old rigid linear timeline is fracturing and becoming more fluid. Your consciousness is beginning to access its natural multidimensional state. The key is to stay grounded in the present moment. Feel your feet on the floor. Pay attention to the sensations of your body. Do not get lost in the what-ifs or the parallel realities. Your point of power is always right here, right now. The past is a ghost and the future is a vapor. The only reality is the present moment, and it is from this eternal now that you create everything. This lunar gateway is a powerful amplifier of manifestation. The time lag between your thoughts and their appearance in physical reality is collapsing. This means you must become a vigilant master of your mind. You cannot afford the luxury of a negative thought. Every fear you entertain, every worst-case scenario you play out in your head, is a prayer to the universe for something you do not want. This weekend you must choose your thoughts as carefully as you would choose the clothes you wear. When a negative thought arises, do not fight it. Simply acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then gently and deliberately choose a better feeling thought. This is the work. This is the great spiritual practice of our time. It is the mastery of your own consciousness. And this weekend the universe is giving you a supercharged training ground to perfect this skill. The stakes are high, but the rewards are infinite. Let us now venture beyond the surface level frequencies and into the very architecture of the information that is being downloaded into the planetary grid. The light codes we have spoken of are not merely abstract energies, they are carriers of living data, and this portal is acting as a planetary scale key, unlocking a library that has been sealed for millennia, the Akashic records. The Akasha is not a mythical place in the clouds, it is a vibrational field of infinite intelligence, the energetic ledger of all that has ever been, all that is, and all that could be. This lunar alignment is creating a temporary thinning of the veil between our conscious minds and this universal database. This is why many of you are experiencing more than just emotional purges or physical symptoms. You are experiencing spontaneous flashes of memory that do not belong to this lifetime. You might be cooking and suddenly have the muscle memory of an ancient herbalist, knowing exactly which plants to combine. You might hear a piece of music and be overcome with a profound sense of grief or triumph from a life lived in a long-fallen civilization like Lemuria or Atlantis. You might dream in a language you have never studied, yet understand it perfectly. Do not dismiss these experiences as fantasy. This is your soul's multi-dimensional memory coming online. You are remembering who you are. You are not just Jane Doe or John Smith, an accountant or a teacher. You are an ancient soul who has mastered countless skills over thousands of incarnations. You have been a warrior, a priestess, a builder, a navigator, a shaman. This portal is reactivating that cellular memory. The universe is returning your forgotten tools to you because you are going to need them to build the new earth. Pay attention to these sudden knowings and skills. They are clues to your specific role in the grander divine plan. This Akashic unlocking is also directly tied to the great soul family reunion that is accelerating across the planet. As your unique soul signature becomes brighter and more coherent through this purification process, it begins to broadcast a clear signal into the ether. Think of it as a spiritual homing beacon. This signal is magnetically, irresistibly drawing to you the other members of your soul cluster, the beings you have journeyed with across lifetimes, the ones who made a sacred pact with you to find each other at this exact moment in history to assist in the planetary shift. This is why you are experiencing such a profound and sometimes painful shedding of old relationships. The universe is clearing space. It is removing the karmic contracts and the lesson-based relationships to make room for the mission-based connections. In the coming days and weeks, be prepared for synchronicities to go into overdrive. You will meet people in the most unexpected ways, a chance encounter at a store, a random message online, being seated next to someone on a bus, and you will feel an instantaneous and inexplicable sense of recognition, a feeling of coming home. These are not coincidences. This is the celestial grid bringing the ground crew together. These connections will be effortless, supportive, and will feel as though you have known each other forever. They will see you, understand you, and reflect your own divine potential back to you in a way that ignites your spirit. This is the formation of the new communities of light, the foundation of the 5D society, and for some, this magnetic pull will manifest in its most potent form, the re-emergence of the twin flame. This is not the romanticized fairy tale. The twin flame connection, at its core, is an activation key. It is the other half of your original soul signature, and when you come into energetic proximity during a high-frequency portal such as this, the reunion serves as a cosmic detonation of spiritual purpose, amplifying your mission and your manifestation power exponentially. If you feel a powerful pull towards a specific soul right now, know that this energy is magnifying that connection for a divine purpose. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, Your Gent Alert. September 21st, 22 new moon is about to change everything. What happens next will shock every spiritually awake chosen one. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the new moon lands. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. If you are feeling this magnetic pull, this deep soul-level yearning for connection with your true spiritual family, type My tribe is finding me in the comments right now. Send that signal out into the universe and declare your readiness for this divine reunion. Let the magnetic forces of the cosmos hear your call. Now we must address a more serious aspect of this energetic intensification. As the light gets brighter, the shadow becomes more defined. The old controllers, the non-physical parasitic entities that have fed off humanity's fear for eons, are not going down without a fight. As you raise your frequency and become a brilliant pillar of light, you become a greater threat to their existence. Their final desperate tactics go beyond media manipulation. They will attempt direct energetic interference. This can manifest as sudden, inexplicable feelings of dread, despair, or anxiety that seem to come out of nowhere. It can be a barrage of negative, self-defeating thoughts that are not your own. It can even manifest as psychic attacks in your dream state, nightmares designed to drain your energy and pull you back into fear. You must become a fierce warrior of light, skilled in energetic self-defense. This is non-negotiable. Before you sleep, and as you wake, you must consciously shield yourself. The most powerful and simple technique is the Sphere of Michael. Close your eyes and call upon Archangel Michael, the great protector and warrior of light. Visualize him standing before you with his brilliant sword of blue flame. Ask him to cut any and all negative energetic cords, attachments, and implants from your field. Then visualize a sphere of impenetrable, diamond white or cobalt blue light forming around your entire body, extending at least 3 feet in all directions. See this sphere as a living, intelligent shield that instantly vaporizes any and all negative energy that comes near you, while allowing all energies of love and light to pass through. This is not a passive visualization. It is an act of sovereign command over your energetic space. You are the absolute authority in your own reality. No entity, physical or non-physical, can interfere with you without your consent, conscious or unconscious. By shielding daily, you are revoking all consent. Furthermore, we must talk about the role of sound and sacred geometry in integrating these new frequencies. The light codes flooding the planet are not just light, they are a complex symphony of frequencies and geometric patterns. Your physical body and your DNA are crystalline in nature, and they respond directly to sound and vibration. To assist your body in this intense upgrade, you must consciously work with sound. This can be as simple as toning or chanting the sacred sound Om, which vibrates at the frequency of the universe and brings your entire system into harmony. You can listen to specific solfeggio frequencies or binaural beats designed for DNA repair. 528 Hz, pineal gland activation, 963 Hz, or clearing subconscious negativity, 396 Hz. These are not just New Age tools, they are advanced vibrational medicine for the ascending human. You may also begin to see sacred geometric patterns, like the flower of life, Metatron's cube, or intricate mandalas, during meditation or even with your eyes open, overlaid on your vision. Do not be alarmed. This is your third eye beginning to perceive the underlying geometric matrix of creation. You are seeing the blueprint of the universe. When you see these patterns, breathe them in. Allow your body to attune to their perfect, harmonious structure. You are literally absorbing the divine architecture of the cosmos, allowing it to restructure your own energy field into a more perfect, coherent state. Using sound and consciously acknowledging sacred geometry are not passive activities. They are acts of tuning your instrument, your body, to be able to play the new beautiful high-frequency music of the new earth. Without this conscious tuning, the intensity of the incoming cosmic symphony can feel jarring and chaotic to your system. With it, you become a master conductor of your own ascension process. We have reached the final and most crucial phase of this transmission. You have been warned. You have been given the tools, the rituals, and the cosmic context for what is unfolding. Now we must speak of the aftermath. What happens after the peak intensity of September 20th and 21st has passed? This is not a fleeting event where you can simply hold your breath and then return to life as you knew it. Let me be unequivocally clear. There is no going back. The world you wake up to on Monday morning, and every morning thereafter, will be a fundamentally different energetic reality. The portal does not slam shut. It simply integrates. The high-frequency light that has flooded the planet will now be the new baseline. This is the new normal. For those who have resisted, who have clung to the old ways and the old densities, this new baseline will feel harsh, abrasive, and deeply unsettling. Their reality, which was already fragile, will begin to visibly disintegrate. They will experience what appears to be a run of bad luck, chaos, and loss. It is not punishment. It is a simple matter of physics. Their low-frequency consciousness cannot exist in a high-frequency environment. It's like trying to play an old cassette tape on a quantum computer. The dissonance is too great. The system crashes. For you, the chosen one, who has consciously worked with these energies, who has done the shadow work, who has chosen love over fear, this new baseline will feel like coming home. You will feel lighter, clearer, more energized. It will feel as if a great weight you didn't even know you were carrying has been lifted. This is your reward for your courage and your diligence. In the days and weeks following this weekend, you will begin to notice profound shifts in your perception of reality. The illusion of separation will continue to dissolve. You will look at a tree, an animal, or another person, and you will see and feel the same life force, the same spark of divinity that exists within you. This will lead to a deepening of empathy and a natural movement towards compassionate action. The old desires that drove you, the need for external validation, material possessions, status, will fade away, replaced by a deep soul-level yearning for purpose, connection, and contribution. You will find that you have zero tolerance for anything that is not authentic. Inauthentic people, shallow conversations, and meaningless tasks will become physically repellent to you. Your very cells will reject low-frequency experiences. This is not you being judgmental. This is your finely tuned energetic system giving you clear and undeniable guidance. Trust it. Your intuition, which was once a quiet whisper, will become a loud, clear, unwavering voice. You will simply know things without knowing how you know them. You will know who to trust, which path to take, and what your next step is. This is you coming online with the planetary and galactic consciousness grid. You are accessing a universal database of information that transcends the limitations of the logical mind. Your challenge will be to trust this inner knowing above all else, even when it contradicts the so-called experts or the consensus reality of the masses. Your inner guidance is now your only true north. The law of attraction will be supercharged. In this new higher frequency, you are a far more powerful and rapid manifester. What you focus on with passion and feeling will crystallize into your reality with astonishing speed. This is a great gift, but it also carries a great responsibility. You must become the guardian at the gate of your mind and heart. As I stated before, you cannot afford the luxury of a negative thought, but now this becomes even more critical. You must consciously and deliberately cultivate the feeling state of the reality you wish to experience. Do you desire abundance? Then you must feel the gratitude and security of abundance now, even if your bank account doesn't reflect it yet. Do you desire love? Then you must become the embodiment of love, radiating it freely without expectation. This is the secret to creation in the new earth. It is not about chasing or striving. It is about being and radiating. You collapse the quantum wave of potential into a particle of experience through the focused frequency of your heart. The universe does not give you what you want, it gives you what you are. In the days following this portal, practice this. Spend time each day in a state of feeling as if your prayers have already been answered. This is the master key to unlocking the full potential of this new energetic landscape. If you are ready to become a master manifester, to consciously create your reality with your heart and mind in this new energy, type "I am the creator" in the comments below. Claim this power. Own it. It is your birthright. Finally, let us speak of your mission. You did not come here simply to ascend and experience personal bliss. The chosen ones are the midwives of the new earth. Your role now shifts from personal healing to planetary service. Having navigated the portal yourself, you are now qualified to guide others who are just beginning to wake up. In the coming weeks and months you will see a wave of mass awakening. People who previously ridiculed your beliefs will come to you, confused and frightened, describing the very ascension symptoms you have just moved through. They will not have the context or the tools to understand what is happening to them. You must be the calm, compassionate and wise presence for them. Your role is not to preach or to convert, but simply to share your experience, to hold a space of non-judgment, and to be a living example of what it looks like to navigate this transition with grace and sovereignty. Do not be attached to their path or their choices. Simply be the lighthouse. Shine your light, and let them find their own way to the shore. Many of you will be called to step into new roles as healers, teachers, guides and community builders. The old systems are crumbling, and we must build the new ones to replace them. These new systems will be based on principles of cooperation, sustainability, transparency and love. If you receive a sudden powerful urge to start a new project, write a book, create a healing center, or organize a community garden, know that this is your mission calling you. This is the download you have been waiting for. Do not doubt it. Do not procrastinate. The time is now. You have been trained for this moment over many lifetimes. All the challenges, all the heartbreaks, all the struggles of your past have been your initiation. They have forged you into the diamond-hard, compassionate warrior of light that you are today. You are ready. So as we close this urgent message, I want you to take a deep breath. Feel the truth of these words resonating in the very core of your bones. This is not a message of fear. This is a message of empowerment. This is the final wake-up call. The third week of September was the opening. This weekend, September 20th and 21st, is the great amplification, the point of no return. You are standing on the precipice of two worlds. Behind you is the collapsing world of illusion, fear and control. Before you is the dawning world of truth, love and freedom. The bridge between these two worlds is your own conscious awareness. You must choose with every thought, every word and every action, which world you will inhabit. Do not miss this opportunity. Do not underestimate the power of this moment, or the power that resides within you. The entire cosmos is conspiring in your favor. Your guides are surrounding you. Your ancestors are cheering you on. You are infinitely loved, profoundly protected and desperately needed. Go forth and be the light you were born to be. Hold the line, anchor the frequency, be the change. The world is not ending, it is being reborn, and you, the chosen one, are the one you have been waiting for. The truth has been revealed. Now what you do with it is up to you. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your service to humanity. If this message has reached you, if it has touched your soul and confirmed what you already knew in your heart, then your journey with us is just beginning. Make sure you like this video to anchor the energy. Share it with at least one other soul who you know needs to hear this urgent warning. And subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, because the downloads and transmissions will be coming faster and more intensely than ever before. We are in this together. We are the ground crew for the greatest liberation in cosmic history. Welcome to the new Earth.